Nice. All right. 21-5 drivers start making your way out to Marshall. Race number 1, stock short course. Start making your way out to the driver's stand. Everybody watching online, start grabbing your popcorn. They did, in fact, blow off the whole track. We're one step ahead of us, Dave. All right. Well, I should have plentiful amount of marshals. You can go right there for now, Dave. No Keegan and no Tim. There's Fran, there's Andy Everett. I'll take Paul Reinick out to Marshall. Paul Reinick. Here he comes. Paul, you can take the green bucket next to Reyna. Have you ran on this track yet, Paul? No? Yeah, it's been a while. Well, you got that corner. You got the platform right there. And then Reyna's got this corner over here. And we got an appropriate amount of marshals. So let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Stock short course. Race number 1. In this one, we got Jason Klein, Adam Shadar, Shane Coles, Robert Marzinski, Leonard Dake, Matt Beer, and Keegan Booma. All right, everybody's checked in. The straightaway is now closed. We're going to park them over by that number 1 blower location by the associated banner over there. The order, one more time, real quick. It's going to go Jason Klein, Adam Chidara, Shane Coles, Robert Marzinski, Leonard Dake, Matt Beer, and Keegan Booma. All right, marshals look alive. Drivers, listen for your name. Jason Klein, Adam Chidara, Shane Coles, Robert Marzinski, Leonard Dake, Matthew Beer, and Keegan Booma. We are off and rolling here. It's Tuesday night at Trackside Hobbies. And of course, we had to kick it off with a little short course. Tuesday night, always a heavy short course night here. And don't you short course guys fret. I got some of the preferred short course tire. The orange Voids coming in tomorrow. It's none other than Robert Marzinski leading the way right now. Adam Chidar, Shane Coles, Dake, Beer, Klein, Booma. Longer lap there for Marzinski, going to give the lead to Chidara. Marzinski down to the 2, Dake in the 3, Coles in the 4. Top 4 covered by 7/10. 110 in, 350 to go. Chidara, last time by, 16-4. Marzinski with a 16-2. It's 3/10 to split up front. 7/10 covers the top 4 cars. Scratch that. It's 4/10 covering the top 4 cars now. Marzinski with a 16-1 takes him to the point. Top 4 guys on 19 lap runs. Beer on a fast 18. Klein on 18. 16 for Booma. 3:15 to go. Marzinski out front. White with the green. Little wide coming on the straightaway there. 17-1 across the stripe. That's going to give the point to Leonard Dake. 16-0 last time by for Leonard. Chadar with a 16-3. 2/10 to split up front. Marzinski down to the 3 spot. Maybe the 4 now. Then it's Coles, Beer, Klein, and Booma. 2:55 to go. Oh, long lap there for Coles. Marzinski and him going to trade long laps. So it's Chadara and Dake showing out front now. 19 lap paces. 2/10 to split up front. Marzinski and Coles, little work to do now. 3.5 seconds off the lead battle. Followed by Klein, Beer, Booma. Halfway down, halfway to go. Dake leads us out. He's in that Chadara wannabe. Purple with the gray. Down the steps. $19 and a 5:13 pace off of Dake. 16-2 across the line there. A stout lap for Leonard. Chadara working a double single right now. Working on the back of Matt Beer if and when. Him and Dake separated by just 8/10. Chadara with a 16-5. Dake gonna stretch that lead out to 9/10 now. Three down, 2 to go. Leonard Dake showing out front, 16-5 last time by. Chadara with a 16-5 as well. 1 second the gap up front. Dake on a 19 and a 5-12. Chadara on a 19 and a 5-14. Coles up to the 3 spot, 18 and a 5-03 for him. Coles working on the straightaway right now, trying to set pace off of Leonard. These guys working the hairpin off the platform. Dake in that purple with the gray. Coles in the white and orange. Here comes our leader across the line. Last time 16-3. Dake gonna back it up with a 16-1. Last lap for Chadara, 16-4. 1.5 the split now. Leonard gonna give all that up and then some. Working in the platform there. Matt Beer gonna get it wrong down the waterfall. Dake gonna marshal him. 4 down, 1 to go. Chadara now jumping to the front. 19 and a 5-14 pace. Dake on a fast 18-03 for Coles. Marzinski falling off a little bit here. 18 and a 5-10 for him. 5-14 for Klein. Beer on a 17. Booma on a 17. 35 seconds to go. $12 seconds to go in this one. Chadara showing the way. 16-1 last time by. His best lap in a race. Chadara working that center section right now. Double and single. Landing on the platform there. 16-3 across the stripe. We're still live. Everybody keep going. Keep going until I call your name. Keep going. Shane Coles, you are done. First one done. Leonard Dake is done. Jason Klein, Matt Beer, you're done. Marzinski done. Adam Chadara done. Waiting on Keegan Booma. Keegan Booma still racing. And that's it. Shut him down. Adam Chadara going to take that one. 19 and a 5-14. Dake with an 18 and a 5-02.3. Coles 0.6. Marzinski 18 and a 5-08. 18-5-12 for Klein. Beer with a 17. Booma with a 17 as well. Oh, never mind. You do have to marshal still. Oh, my God. My brain wasn't braining. Yeah, you got marshal now. That explains why you were looking at me like I was so dumb. Putting the pieces together slowly here. With the power of friendship, one day I will properly run this race program. All right, marshals from the last race, go ahead and spread yourselves amongst the racing surface. Good, good, good. All right, drivers, you can go ahead and roll them around and check them in. And then Shane Coles, you want to slide over into this more Marzinski located location. Marzinski's going to take this one over here. Cole's going to take the one in the sweeper. Need a couple more guys check in. I need a check in from Mike St. Martin and from Dennis Polzen. Guys, go across the line for me. Sweet. Excellent. All right, this is Stock Short Heat number 2. We got Mike St. Martin, Hayden Klein, Rick Nicholas, Dennis Polzen, Stephen Key, Joe Fry, and Lincoln Dake. All right, Marshall's looking ready to go. Drivers, listen for your name. Mike St. Martin, Hayden Klein, Rick Nicholas, Dennis Polzen, Stephen Key, Joe Fry, and Lincoln Dake. Nice and smooth out there. The name of the game is trying not to make an error for 5 minutes. Help him out. Help him out. Watch you coming on the straightaway. Oh, that's all right. I got you there. .105 in, 3:55 to go. Rick Nicholas showing the way. Klein, Key, Polzen. Now it's Dake, Polzen, St. Martin, and Fry. Work together. Good driving out there from St. Martin and Stephen Key. Watching a double single. .3:15 to go. Rick Nicholas showing the way. 17 and a 5:02 pace. Stephen Key in that 2 spot. 16:02 for him. 16 lap run for Hayden, followed by Lincoln, Dennis, Mike, and Joe Fry. .2:15 and 2:45 to go. Rick Nicholas, your leader, silver, red, and blue. Nicholas working down the waterfall right now. 17 and a 5:03 pace. Stephen Key makes his way up to the 2 spot now. 16 and a 5:11. Key across the line. 19-0 that time by. 16 and a 5:10 pace for Stephen. He's in that orange, blue with the flames. Down the waterfall. Hayden Klein in that 3 spot. St. Martin finds his way back up to the 4. Dake, Polzen, and Fry. 2:10 to go. Work together, work together. Good driving there. .145 to go. Nicholas out front. Rick cascading down the waterfall, working through the center section right now. Him and Key working together, side by side over the single. Good driving there from Nicholas and Key. These guys 1 and 2 right now. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Good lap there from Hayden Klein. The previous puts him up in that 2 spot. Key down to the 3. St. Martin, Dake, rounding out the top 5. 1:20 on the clock. 50 seconds to go. Nicholas showing the way out front all race. 17 and a 5:08 pace. These guys grouping up the hill. Work together, work together. Marshals, watch your area, not the race. Oh, these guys all grouping up in a double single. Marshall's coming from all angles. One more, Leo. Nicholas makes his way through it unscathed. 15 seconds to go. Nicholas, 19 and a 5:09, showing the way, looking to throw down an 8th overall right now. Klein in a 16 and a 5:10. Steve Key in a fast 15. Race clock about to expire here. Keep going, everybody's still alive. Keep going. Keep going, Joe, keep going. Let him grab you, though. No, keep going, you're still live. Hayden Klein, you are done. Racing in front of you, Hayden Klein. Dennis Polson is done. Watch it end of the straightaway. Go high at the end of the sweeper. Rick Nicholas is done. Lincoln Dake done. Stephen Key done. Waiting on Mike St. Martin and Joe Fry. One more to finish. Red and Blue Slash still racing. Coming on the straightaway now. And that's it. Shut him down. Rick Nicholas taking that one. 17 and a 5:09. Hayden with a 16 and a 5:07. 15 for Steven. 14 for Mike. 13 and 13, Lincoln and Dennis. Joe Fry with a 12-lap run. All right, drivers, set those cars down. Head out and to find a marshaling location. A little bit of stock buggy coming up next. I don't know who just juiced it right there. It sounded like maybe that diff a little loose. Oh, yeah. All right, Hayden, why don't you take that bucket right there, young man? Joe, I'll take you over on the far side over here, actually. Actually, you know what, Joe? You stay over there. Mr. St. Martin, can you slide in over here on that side? Rick Nicholas going to take these faded footprints directly in front of him by Fran Bonji. Excellent. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Stock buggy. A lot on the line. Stock buggy tonight. Some words were exchanged. Stock buggy holding some weight this evening. Reputations are at stake. Everybody's checked in, watching a double single. Whoa, easy. Holy cow, it's not that. Only on the last lap of the A main will do that. All right, stock buggy. Heat number 3, this is going to be the order. It's going to go Travis Mashinsky, Matthew Erdman, Jamie Tenney's, Jason Lee, Reed Stout, Shane Coles, and Dusty Flunker. All right, guys. It's race number 3. I'm going to call you by name. Travis, Matthew, JT, Jay Lee, Reed Stout, Shane Coles, and Dusty Flunker. Good showing of stock buggy this evening. All these guys orbiting around lap number 1. It's going to go to Reed Stout, Tenney's, Mashinsky, Erdman, Coles, Lee, Flunker. Watch your waterfall landing. Clear now. Watch a double single. Clear now. Car coming up to speed on the straightaway. Clear. We're about 1 minute in with 4 long minutes to go. It's showing as Jason Lee out front. Reed, Stout, Mashinsky, Tenney's, Flunker, Erdman, all these guys on 19 lap runs. Mashinsky and Flunker going to tap out on laps 3 and 4. It's going to go to Lee, Stout, Tenney's, top 3, 19, Erdman on a 19. Oh man, peripheral vision there. I believe that was Lee getting it wrong. Lee getting a little crossed up in a double single. Tenney's going to wait on him. Oh man, Lee getting all sorts of cattywampus. Tenney's nowhere to go. Long lap for Jason Lee, going to put Reed Stout to the point now. 140 in, 320 to go. Mashinsky makes his way up to the 2 spot. Erdman, Lee, Tenney's, Coles, Flunker. Top 3 guys on 19 lap runs. Reed on a 19.509. Oh, long lap for Reed. They're going to move How I Do Things. Travis Mashinsky to the point. 19 and a 5.11 for Mashinsky. Erdman on a 5.13. Separation 0.8 up front. Lee up in that 3 spot, about 2.4 off the leader. Stout makes his way down to the 4th. Tenney's, Flunker, Coles, 2:45 to go. Erdman throwing down a 15.9 last time by there, puts him within 0.2 of Travis. Travis working his way through the double single right now. Sporty looking Schumacher ride coming onto the straightaway. 16.0 for Travis. It's a half a second up front. Erdman with a 16.1. It ain't enough. Jason Lee throws down a 15.8, bumps him up to P3, backs that up at a 16.0, puts him on a 19 lap pace now. Stout back on a 19. Tenney's, Coles, Flunker, 2:10 to go. Jason Lee, 15.8 last time by, but Tenney says, oh, no, no. 15.7. Coles with a 15.7. 3:10 and 150 to go. Mashinsky, Erdman, Lee. Stout, Tenney's, top 5. Mashinsky showing the way, working down the waterfall now. Erdman in that 2 spot. Erdman working down the platform. Mashinsky with a little rollover right there. 1.9 to play with. 17.0 across the line, not too much. Erdman, though, 15.777, his best lap at a race. Puts him within 0.6 with 1:15 to go. Lee throwing down a 15.8. Jamie Tenney's throws down 15.3. From P5, bumps him up to P4 now. 4 down, 1 to go. Mashinsky, a little hit off the pipe there. Only had Hundreds to play with, and it's none other than Matthew Erdman to the point now. Erdman doing his best lap, 15.7 that time by. 19 and a 5.10 pace. Mashinsky on a 5.11. Lee on a 5.11. Tenney's on a 5.16. 35 seconds to go. All these guys lapping in the 15s right now. Erdman showing the way, working the off camber. Black car with the pink trim. Erdman with a 16.3 there. Mashinsky within 0.6. Lee another half a second. Tenney's 3.5, now 3.2. Tenney's a 15.6 last time by. 5 seconds to go. Oh man, Lee getting crossed up. Tenney's applying the pressure here. Looking to make a move on the straightaway. Thinks better of it. Lee getting up on 2 wheels. These guys still racing. Keep going, keep going. Everybody's still live. Watch a double single landing. Oh, man, Lee going to get it wrong. Takes out Tenney's in the process. Erdman done. Mashinsky done. Stout and Flunker are done. There's Lee. There's Tenney's. And there's Shane Coles. Shut him down. Everybody just take a deep breath before you walk off the driver's stand. Erdman going to take that one. 19 and a 5.10.1. Mashinsky 0.3. Lee with a 19 and a 5.12. 5.16 for Tenney's. Stout with 18.06.09 for Cole. 17 and a flat for Dusty Flunker. All right, full field of 21.5 coming up next here. All right, 21.5 buggy. Let's roll them around. Let's check them in. The order in this one going to go Dave Reinders, Keegan Booma, Andy Everett, Paul Reinick, Johnny Everett, Raina Chidara, Fran Bonji, the return of Tim Markham, the emergence of Steve Haler, and Ella Everett. All right, everybody is checked in. The straightaway is closed. The order one more time. Dave Reinders, Keegan Booma, Andy Everett, Paul Reinick, Johnny Everett, Raina Chidara, Fran Bonji, Tim Markham, Steve Haler, and Ella Everett. All right, guys and girls, there are 10 of you up there, so I'm going to call them kind of quick. So make sure you go when you hear your name. Race number 4. Dave Reinders, Keegan Booma, Andy Everett, Paul Reinick, Johnny Everett, Raina, Fran Bonji, Tim Markham, Steve Haler, and Ella. Go, go, go. There are 10 drivers out there right now. There's going to be 10 of you in the main. So getting acclimated to racing amongst each other is never a bad thing. And what a better time to do it than a Tuesday night at Trackside. Watching a double single, slow in a double single, slower, sort it out, and it's clear. Oh yeah, we're working it out here. It's 21.5 spec buggy, and on the point, it's Fran Bonji. Bonji working down the waterfall right now. 18 lap run, working with the traffic. All these guys working together, and girls. Reinders in that 2 spot, followed by Booma, Andy, and Raina rounding out the top 5. Haler up to the 6th spot. Ella, Markham, Johnny, and Paul Reinick. 1:30 and 3:30 to go. Dave Reinders takes over the top spot last time by 17 and a 5 flat. Bonji on an 05. Booma on an 06. 1.6 covering the top 3 cars right now. Everett's up in that 4 spot. Raina maintaining the 5. 3:15 to go. Watch coming on the straightaway. Lee getting a workout over there. Marshall, watch your area, please. Don't distract him, Rick. $2:10 and $2:50 to go. Watch a double single landing. Good Marshall in there from Jason Lee. One more in a double single. Jason Lee going to need to borrow my Icy Hot after this one. Couple more, Reed. Keep working. Oh, yeah. 2:20 to go in this one. Reinders showing the way. Working down the straightaway right now. Blue, yellow, and orange. Reinders working with Reinick. Reinick giving him room, tucking and following, being patient. Reinders up on 2 wheels. Bonji jumping back to the front to previous. Reiner's taking it right back. 3/10 the gap up front right now. Booma maintains that 3 spot. Everett's, Chidara, Reineck, Markham, Haler, Everett's, and Everett's. That's Ella and Johnny. 3:10 in, 150 to go. Don't forget, Marshals, it's going to be the same race order in round number 2. There will be no resort. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Bonji back to the point. Him and Reiners, every time they cross the line, switch of positions here. 2/10 to split. Reiners working down the waterfall. Bonji working down the straightaway. Bonji working with clean track right now. Reiners could use a little more. 1:05 to go. Bonji stretching out 2 seconds now over Reiners. Andy Everett's up to the 3 spot now. 55 seconds to go. Watch your waterfall landing. Bonji getting caught up just a bit. Watching the double single. Cars coming up to speed. Leader coming up on Reineck. Work together, work together. 35 seconds to go. Bonji clocking a long lap there. Reinders with him 1 second. Last lap there for Reinders, taking over the top spot. Booma giving him room. Good driving there. So Reinders showing the way. Working into the double single. We're going to call that Jason Lee corner. Cross the line, 16.5, 17 and a 5 flat pace. Bonji, 17.501. Top 2 still separated by 8/10. Everett's, Booma, Chidara, Reineck, Markham, Haler, Everett's, and Everett's. One more, Travis. Everybody is still alive. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Bonji, you're done. Reinders, you're done. Andy Everett's is done. Ella Everett's is done. Keegan Booma, you're done. Paul Reineck is done. Go, 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 Paul. Don't stop right there. Waiting on one more. Waiting on Steve Haler. Keep going, Steve. And that's it. Shut him down. Reiner's going to take round number 1. 18 and a 5, 16. Bonji with a 17.501, 5:14 for Andy. Keegan Booma, 17 and a 5, 16. 16 lap run for Reina Chidara, 15 for Reineck, 14 for Markham, 14 for Haler, 13 and 13, Ella and Johnny. All right, drivers, I'm going to get round number 2 situated here. I'm going to print some heat sheets to reflect that. It's going to be the same race order. You'll just go up how you finished. We're going to take a little mini break here. I'm going to put a timer on the screen for that as well. And if you're tuned in online, don't go too far. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. All right, gang, I posted a new heat sheet. It's going to be the same race order. You're going to go up how you finished. About roughly 3 minutes, gang, until we kick it off in round number 2 here. We'll start it off the same way we started off round number 1 with Shore Course with Adam Chidara, Leo Dake, Shane Coles, Marzinski, Jason Klein, Matt Beer, and Keegan Booma. In about 3 minutes. Ish. All right. 21.5 drivers start making their way out to the racing surface. We're going to get that racetrack prepared. Jason Klein, you don't look very ready to go over there. No, I don't think we blew the track off yet. Let's go ahead and get that track prepared. I was testing you, Leo. You passed. All right. Our marshals appear to be distributing themselves quite nicely. Let's go ahead. Let's roll them around. Let's check them in. The track is open. Round number 2, race number 1. It's stock short course heat 1 and 2. We got Adam Chidara, Leonard Dake, Shane Coles, Robert Marzinski, Jason Klein, Matt Beer, and Keegan Booma in this one. Oh, man. Oh, hang on, Robert. That thing hit like Mach 11 down the straightaway. This is 17.5 two-wheel drive short course. Oh, I thought it was 7.5. All right, the order one more time real quick. Adam, Leo, Shane, Robert, Jason, Matt, and Keegan. All right, marshals look alive. Drivers, listen for your name. Adam Chidara, Leonard Dake, Shane Coles, Robert Marzinski, Jason Klein, Matt Beer, and Keegan Booma. Round number 2 off and rolling here. Leonard Dake opening up at the strongest lap, 16-1 out of the gate. Coles to the 16-7. Chidar going to jump up into that 2 spot on lap number 2. So now it's Dake, Chidar, Coles, Marzinski, Booma, Klein, and Beer. 55 in, 4:05 to go. Watching a double single. Clear now. Dake last time by 16-1. Coles a 16-5. 1.1 the split up front. Chidar within 1/10. Chidar jumping to the 2 spot last time by. Coles cross the line. Oh, scratch at Leonard Dake throwing down a stinker the previous lap. Chidara, Coles, Dake now. Top 3 covered by 1.6. Klein throws down his best lap in a race on lap number 4. It's a 17-0. Booma with a 17-4. Matt Beer 16-9. Dake with a 16-0. Coles 16-4. Hot laps working across the board here. Watch coming down the straightaway. Go high. Clear. 1:45 in. 3:15 to go. Chidara showing the way. Now Coles to the front. Coles a 16-4 last time by. His best lap puts him to the point. 18 and a 5:01 pace. Chidara as well. Separation there, 8/100ths of a second. Chidara throwing down a 16.4. Coles at 16.3. Coles going to maintain that lead. Top two guys both on 18 and a 5 flat. 2/10 to split. Dake within 1.4. Booma throws down 16.999. Puts him on an 18 lap run. Marzinski on a 17 and a flat. Beer on 17 and a flat. Klein on 17.07. 2:35 to go. Coles and Chidara, it's 3/1000ths up front. Chidara throws down 16.2, stretches it out 3/10. Coles answers to 16.5. It ain't enough. 2/10 to split up front. Traffic giving way. Coles in that white and orange. Chidara in that original, better looking gray with the purple. Through the sweeper. 2:55 and 2:05 to go. Coles jumping to the front now. It's 3/100ths to split. Chidara going to get it wrong in a double single. Trying to marshal himself. Unsuccessful. 1:50 to go. Coles 19 and a 5/16. Dake up to the 2 spot now within a half a second. Chidara down to the 3. Beer, Booma, Klein, Marzinski. Coles all alone on that 19 lap pace now. And just as I say that, Leonard Dake up to a 19. Chidara on 18.05. Booma on a 17 and a flat. Beer on an 01. 09 for Klein. 17.5, 10 for Marzinski. 1:20 to go. Coles showing the way. Orange with the green, or orange with the white. 16.2 last time by for Dake. Puts him to the point. Coles a 16.7. Now Dake showing out front. 16.2 again that time by. Coles a 16.5. It's a half a second to gap up front. Your leader flowing down the waterfall right now. 54 seconds to go. Dake slides it into that double single. Tidy line off the single. Working the straightaway here. Dake with a 16.5. Coles working to the line. 16.7. Dake stretching it out 8/10 now. 4:20 in, 40 seconds to go. Chidara throws down a 16.2 from P3. It's best lap of the race. Watch a double single landing. Clear now. Coles working his way through it. Reinder's doing what he can. 4:40 in, 20 to go. Dake, Coles. Long lap for Dake, gonna move Coles to the front now. 5 seconds to go. These guys jockeying for grid position right now. Coles looking to bump Dake down a spot. Keep going, keep going. Everybody's still alive. Keep going, keep going. It's gonna come down to the last lap. Adam Chidara, you're done. Everybody else keep going. Adam Chidara is the only one done. Matt Beer is now done. Marzinski done. Leonard Dake, Shane Coles, you guys are done. There's Jason Klein waiting on Booma. One more to finish, one more to finish. And that's it. Shut him down on the last lap. Leonard Dake gonna take it back. 16-1 on the last lap to Coles' 16.5. Dake with a 19 and a 5, 15.9. Coles 19 and a 5, 16.0. Chidara 18.04. Booma doing his first 18 lap run in the short course division. 18 and a 5, 15. Beer with a 17.03. Marzinski 17 and a 5, 12. 17 and a 5, 14 for Jason Klein. That, Leo Dake, welcome to the 19 lap club. Shane Coles as well. These guys throwing down their personal best last time by there. Chidara over in the corner protesting. No, I'm just kidding. He had to pull a picket sign out of his sweatshirt pocket. No more Leo. All right, short course heat number 2. Let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Mike Bing says we have to take your truck through tech, Leo. Mike Bing's calling you out. All right, straightaway is closed. Everybody's checked in. Stock short course race number 2, heat number 2. We are shooting for Adam Chadara's TQ time. It's a 19 and a 5:14.2. This is going to be our race order. It's going to go Rick Nicholas, Hayden Klein, Stephen Mustang Key, Mike St. Martin, Lincoln Dake, Dennis Polzen, and Joe Fry. All right, drivers, this is heat number 2. I'm going to call you by name. Rick Nicholas, Hayden Klein, Stephen Key, Mike St. Martin, Lincoln Dake, Dennis Polzen, and Joe Fry. Nice and easy out there. Just got to keep it between the mustard and the mayonnaise. Going a little wide in a corner may only cost you a couple tenths, but having to get marshaled, that may cost you up to 5 seconds or more, depending on the skill set of the marshal. Out of the gate, Joe Fry, 17.5. Fry, your lap 1 leader, working down the waterfall right now. Fry looking smooth out there, playing it safe. Double and single, working with the traffic here. Rick Nicholas going to take over that top spot last time by. Klein, Key, Fry, Polzen, St. Martin, Lincoln. $3:25 to go in this one. Rick Nicholas showing the way. Silver, red, and blue working into the waterfall. Being patient there. Hayden Klein up in that 2 spot. 1.4 splits the top 2. 3:10 left to go in this one. Leader working the off camber onto the straightaway. Nicholas cross the line. 18.7 opening the door here for Klein. Klein with a 16.6 jumps him to the point. Him and Nicholas covered by 6/10 now. Stephen Key up to that 3 spot. Polzen, St. Martin, Fry. Polzen throwing down 17.5 last time by. That was his best lap. $2:20 to go. Hayden Klein out front. Klein working that double single into the off camber. Going to be patient and work together. Good drive in there. $2:05 to go. Your leader in that off-color copper cascading down the waterfall. New team associated SC7 working the off camber. Stephen Key finding his way up to the 2 spot, followed by Nicholas, St. Martin, Polzen, and Fry. Klein showing the way, 17 and a 5:04 pace. Klein looking to move up 1 spot on the grid right now and solidify his position in the A main. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Klein going 16.3 last time by. Starting to stretch it out over Rick Nicholas in that 2 spot, who's got half a second on Stephen Key in the 3 spot. Then we got St. Martin, Polzen, and Fry. Those guys duking it out for the number 4 spot. 55 seconds to go. Hayden working the center section right now. Working with the slashes. These guys all working together. Perfect drive in there through the double and the single. Off camera, not so much. Oh my goodness. Leo trying to give Steve Key a boost unsuccessfully there. Key, a little shake of the head, and away he goes. He's going to have words with Dake after that one. .25 seconds to go. Hayden Klein leads us out. Down the waterfall he flows. 17 and a 5, flat pace. Nicholas on a 17 and a 5.13. Key on a 16 lap run. 14 for Polson, 14 for St. Martin. Keep going, keep going. Everybody keep going. Keep going, keep going. Work together in the end here. Work together in the end. Excellent. Rick Nicholas, you are done. First one done. Double single. Oh, man. Work together, work together. Hayden splitting the difference there. Klein is done. Stephen Key done. Mike St. Martin and Joe Fryer done. And there's Polson. Everybody is done. Hayden Klein going to take that one. His best run on the layout. 18 and a 5.18. Rick Nicholas going 17.5.11. Stephen Key going to do his best run, 16 and a 5.11. Dennis Polson doing his best run, 14 and a 5.12. Mike St. Martin, 14 and a 5.13. And Joe Fry going to do his best run by about 13 seconds, 12 and a 5.08. All these guys improving here. Little bits at a time. That's how it starts. How do you eat an elephant, Dad? One bite at a time. All right, drivers from the last race, go ahead and spread out. A little bit of stock buggy coming up next here. I'll take one on the bucket. And you can take over going into the waterfall entrance over there. Oh, yeah, Rick Nicholas will take that. You take the bucket. You're good. Nope, you keep going, Rick. Nope, you guys are good. All right, stock buggy, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Watching a double single landing. Watch coming on the straightaway. Both are clear now. All right, everybody appears to be checked in here. Stock buggy race number 3. This is going to be the order. It's going to go Matt Erdman, Travis Mashinsky, Jason Lee, Jamie Tennys, Reed Stout, Shane Coles, and Dusty Flunker. All right, we got drivers, we got cars. I'm going to call you by name. Matt Erdman. Travis Mashinsky. Jason Lee. Jamie Tennys. Reed Stout. Shane Coles. And Dusty Flunker. Opening laps working here. Stock buggy race number 3 on the track right now. Tennys out of the gate, 15-7. Stout, 16-1. Cole, 16-1. Erdman, 16-5. Erdman backing it up at a 16-1. Tennys backing it up, 16-9. Reed Stout, 15-5 to the front. Coles, Erdman, Tennys, Lee, Mashinsky, and Flunker. Work together, work together. Oh, man. 1:05 and 3:55 to go. Reed Stout leading the way here. White, blue, kind of pinkish trim. Working the off camber right now. Stout on a 19 and a 5:03 pace right now. Looking to reset the TQ, currently held by Matt Erdman. Coles jumping to the front, 15.5 last time by for him. Coles on 19:02.1, Stout 0.5. Erdman on 19:09. 19.5.11 for Mashinsky, 5:14 for Tenney's. Hot lap at a race last time by for JT, 15.3. Tenney's starting to get in the groove here. Setting pace off our leader, Reed Stout down the straightaway. 19 and a 5:01. Him and Cole separated by hundredths. Margins are molecular up front. 2 down, 3 to go. Coles to the front last time by. 1/10 to the good of Stout. Erdman within 2.7. Tenney's another 7/10. 2 more tenths to Lee. 7 more to Mashinsky. 2:40 to go. Long lap for Stout, opening the door for Erdman. Tenney's here. Coles 19:02, Stout 05, Erdman and Tenney's 08 and 09. Lee on a 19.5.10. Watch it off camber. Clear. Watching the straightaway. Oh, man. Tenney's driving through the smoke. Go away from the driver's stand. Away from the driver's stand. Still there. Still there. Away from the driver's stand. Still there. Track is clear. Three minutes down. 2 minutes left. Reed Stout showing the way. 6/10 to gap over Coles in a 2 spot. Erdman up in the 3. Lee and Tenney's. Top 5 guys covered by 3.8 right now. Stout got about 8/10 to play with. Your leader working the off-camber section right now. A little kiss off the pipe there. Watch it straightaway. Go away from the stand, away from the stand, away from the stand. That was Lee tapping out. That was your P4. That's going to promote Tenney's a spot here. 3:40 down, 1:20 to go. Stout across the line, 16.3 that time by. Coles with a 16.0, puts him within 4/10 now. Erdman, Tenney's. Tenney's and Lee trading long laps. Tenney's going to remain in the 4, Lee down to the 5. Flunker and Mashinsky, 4 down, 1 to go. Watch double single landing. Man, that was Tenney's getting it wrong there. Erdman living on the edge. 3-horse race up front. Stout leading the way. Coles within thousandths now. Stout across the line, 15.8. A Stout lap there, you could say. Coles with a 16.3. 4/10 to split. Erdman within 1 second. Long lap for Erdman. Going to make it a 2-horse race up front. 4:30 down, 30 to go. Another 15-second lap there for Stout. Coles answering. 4/10 to gap up front. 25 seconds to go. Leader working across the stripe. Stout with a 16.2, opening the door. Coles with a 16.3. It's a half a second up front. 9 seconds to go. Leader working into that double and single. Looking smooth, playing it safe. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Gonna come down to the very end. Keep going. Mashinsky, you are the first one done. Jamie Tenney's now done. Matthew Erdman is done. There's Reed Stout. There's Flunker. There's Coles. One more to finish. It's Jason Lee. Shut him down. Reed Stout going to reset the TQ this evening. 19 and a 5:05. 0.4. Coles 0.9. Those two doing their best run on the layout. Erdman with a 19 and a 5:11. Lee 19 and a 5:14. Tenney's 18. Flunker doing his best run, 18 and a 5:02. And Mashinsky with a 17-lap run. All right, 21-5. Let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Final race of the round. Full field. Marshall's having Vietnam flashbacks from round number 1. Let's clean it up in this one. Let's work together. Let's have a little fun. Because we're all going to be in the same main. Might as well get acclimated. All right, straightaway is now closed. The order in this one, it's going to go Dave Reinders, Fran Bonji, Andy Everett, Keegan Bouma, Raina Chidara, Paul Reineck, Tim Markham, Steve Haler, Ella Everett, and Johnny Everett. All right, there's 10 of you out there. I'm going to call you quick. This is 21-5 Spec Buggy, and we're going to go on our name. Dave Reinders, Fran Bonji, Andy Everett, Keegan Bouma, Raina Chidara, Paul Reineck, Tim Markham, Steve Haler, Ella Everett, and Johnny E. Working together is the name of the game. 5 minutes clean is also part of the game here. Good patience there from Big Daddy. Good working together there from Bouma and Andy. Watch it in the platform. Clear now. Watch a platform exit. Nice and easy. Sort it out. Patience is a factor. Good driving there. We're grouping up in a double single, but we are working it. Watching double single landing. Little miscue there on the throttle input. And away we go. 1 minute in, 4 long minutes to go. Keegan Bouma out front. Watching the straightaway go away from the stand. Clear now. Bouma leading the way. 18 lap pace early on. Some of these guys getting bitten by that double single. A double single. You got to go a little wide to make that thing in 21-5 buggy. At least a foot off the pipe. 125 in, 335 to go. Round number 2 working significantly cleaner than round number 1. Watch a double single landing. Clear. Bouma out front, 18 and a 5:05 pace. Bouma on a TQ run right now. Reinders in that 2 spot, 17 lap run for him, 17 for Reineck, 17 for Raina, and Johnny E. Andy on a 17 as well. Then we got Bonji, Haler, Markham, and Everett. That's Ella Everett. Double single landing. Jason Lee having deja vu over there. Go high in the sweeper. One more in the sweeper. Oh, man, car's coming up to speed. Let the marshal grab him. And clear. 2:15 and 2:45 to go. Bouma out front, orange with the gray. Working the center section right now. 18 and a 5:09 pace. Bouma looking to reset that TQ, currently held by Big Daddy Dave Reinders. Reinders throwing down a 16.4 last time by his best lap, puts him within 4.7. Watching a double single. Good marshalling there from Flunker. Nice and easy, Ella. 2:50 down, 2:10 to go. Oh, Bouma getting caught up just a bit. Marshall on it. Johnny E waiting patiently. Oh, man. Jason Lee taking one in the Jason knee. $1:45 to go. Reinders to the front now. 18 and a 5:17. Long lap for Bouma, going to put him down to the 2 spot. Scratch that. Bonji up to the 2 spot now. Bouma in the 3. Reineck, Raina rounding out the top 5. 3:30 and 1:30 to go. Reinders, your leader, working down the waterfall. Markham got the leader in front of him. Good drive in there from Markham. The return of Tim Markham. 1:10 to go in this one. Reinders 17-0 across the line. 18 and a 5:15 pace. Bonji with a 16.6 puts him within 2.1. Reinders looking to reset the TQ by about 1 second right now, maybe a little less. "45 seconds to go. Reinders, Bonji, Boma. Reinders starting to stretch it out now. Four, 30 down, 30 to go. Your leader working in a double single, giving himself ample amount of space for that run up. Cross the line, 16-9 last time by for Reinders, 18-5, 13 pace. Buma and Bonji separated by about 1 second for that 2 spot. Another 3.6 to Andy. Reineck, Reyna. Reyna doing her best lap, 17-2 last time by. Reed Stout dancing a jig on the platform. Keep them coming, Erdman. Keep them coming. Oh, man, we got the entire field working through the double single right now. Dave Reinders is done. Paul Reineck is done. Andy Everett, Ella Everett, you're done. Tim Markham done. Bonji, Andy Everett. We're just waiting on Keegan Buma, and that's it. Shut him down. Whew. Somehow we ended up with all 10 cars in the same corner at the very end. Dave Reinders going to take that one. Going to take the TQ. 18-5, 13. Andy Everett sneaking up to the 2 spot at the very end there. 17-5, 11 for him. His best run on the layout. Buma with a 17-5, 15. Bonji 17. 16-5, 05 for Reineck. His best run. Reyna 16. Johnny Everett's doing a 15-5, 04. His best run by 2 laps. Markham with a 14-01. His best run. Haler 14-05. His best run. And Ella with a 12-5, 02. All right. I'm going to get the main set up here. All right, gang. I'm sending the mains order of the printer right now. It's going to go stock short course B main, stock buggy A main, 21.5 A main, stock short course A main. If any of these stock short course B main guys want to marshal 2 races in a row, that would the stock buggy guys will really appreciate that. We got a full field for the 21.5 A main. So anybody who wants to lend 5 minutes to the cause, stock short course B main guys, that would be swell. We could use a full field of marshals. That would really help us all out here. So if you need a little good RC karma, as Scotty Ernst would say, go ahead and marshal 2 races for me. Help a brethren out. I am sending the mains orientation to the printer right now. I'm going to put a little timer on the screen. Matt McDonough online right now, chirping JT. Tell him to pick it up. All right, gang, I put a timer on the screen. If you need more time, please let me know. All right. These guys ready to roll. I am looking for stock short course A main out to Marshall. There's a resort. Make sure you check the heat sheet again. You're not going to be in the last race. Stock short course A main out to Marshall. Stock short course B main waiting patiently on the driver's stand up there. Hey, you just marshaled the car. Oh, well, it is. We did just paint that, so it's 0.001 millimeter thicker than it was last time. I'll give him that one. All right, stock short course A main out to Marshall. Spread yourselves amongst the racing surface. I need one more feller on the bucket. Who am I missing around these parts? You're going to take the bucket? Well, I still need one more feller out in the sweeper. You coming, Shane? Okay, thanks, buddy. All right, stock short course B main. Let's roll him around. Let's check him in. I'll take you over in that sweepery location. All right, everybody's checked in. Straightaway is closed. We got some people tuning in online and watching stock short course B main here. In a response to Old Goat on YouTube, you are correct. All right, let's set our stock short course B main grid. Rick Nicholas going to be on the number 1 spot. Stephen Key on the 2. Dennis Polson on the 3. Mike St. Martin on the 4. Lincoln Dake on the 5. And Joe Fry going to be on the number 6. Thank you, Leonard. All right. This is race number 1. This is stock short course B main. Top 2 drivers moving up to the big show. Little 6-truck race here. B main. We're going to go racing. We're going to have some fun, and we're going to take it easy on the sound of the tone. Easy, easy, easy in lap 1 here. It's all right. Work it out, work it out. Little bit of an aggressive pass. No Marshall needed, though. I'm going to let it slide. We are getting aggressive here, but we're making it stick. We're going fender to fender. Dake ends up on the wrong side of the pipe. Marshall taking his time. Rick Nicholas leading us out. Stephen Key in that 2 spot, hot on his heels. 1 and 2 working a double single. Key on his lid there. St. Martin going to close that gap. Dake rolling in. Polson. St. Martin up to the 3 spot now. Looks like Lincoln Dake up to the 4. Polson and Fry. One minute in, 4 long minutes to go. Rick Nicholas leading the way. Down the waterfall he flows. Through the center section right now. Silver, red, and blue. Stephen Key in that 2 spot. Key in that orange and blue with the flames. 1:15 in, 3:45 to go. Marshall's chirping each other out there. It's not often. Usually it's on the driver's stand. $1:30 in, 3:30 to go. Nicholas out front. Down the platform, working down the waterfall now. Silver, red, and blue. Coming up on Mike St. Martin. St. Martin gives him room. Opts for the single line there instead of trying to jump it. Smart move there from St. Martin. Nicholas leading the way. Stephen Key in that 2 spot. followed by St. Martin, Polson, Lincoln Dake. Oh man, watching a straightaway. That was Polson getting by Dake right there. .245 to go. Closest battle on the track, working in the double single. Lincoln coming up just a bit short. Polson across the line. There's Dake across the line. These guys battling out for the number 4 spot. Polson in that green slash, Dake in that all white with the orange trim. Working behind our leader is Lincoln. Lincoln got the leader in front of him. Good driving there, good patience. Oh man, Polson and Fry get together. Polson trying to make it back on the straightaway. Here comes Lincoln Dake. Dake looking to the inside. Him and Polson battling for the number 4 spot now. Lincoln up to the 4. Polson down to the 5. Lincoln 50-50 grind on the pipe there. Polson starting to close in. Polson slides into that double single corner. Squares it up perfectly. 1:55 to go. Closest battle on the track. Working through the sweeper. Lincoln tidy line around a hairpin. Polson as well. These guys working the platform. Polson closing that gap. You can see it on track. 1:45 to go now. Nicholas, Key, St. Martin, Polson, Dake Polson rather. Followed by Joe Fry with 1:30 to go. Polson a little error there. Dake gonna stretch it out now. Nicholas, here leader, working the off camber. Key maintaining that 2 spot. St. Martin in the 3, little work to do. Dake, Polson, Fry, 1:15 to go. All right, leader getting caught up just a bit. Rick Nicholas working with a generous margin here. Dake gonna get it wrong. Polson gonna get it wrong. Key gonna marshal him. An upstanding gentleman, Stephen Mustang Key. 45 seconds to go. Dake up on the pipe, getting spun around just a bit. Polson closing that gap ever so slightly. 4:20 down, 40 to go. Nicholas leading the way. Key, St. Martin. The battle is for the 4 spot. Dake and Polson. Dake working on a straightaway, gets caught up. Polson working on the straightaway. 24 seconds to go. Lincoln and Dennis down the waterfall. Lincoln a little wide on exit. Polson matches. 13 seconds to go. These guys are going to go one more. Get there, get there. Keep it clean, Polson. This is going to be the final lap here. Rick Nicholas got no issue to force. He's out front comfortably. Being patient. Dake gets it wrong. Dake held up just a bit. Polson gets caught up just a bit. Finish the lap you are on. And that's it. Shut him down. Rick Nicholas and Stephen Key, you guys are moving up to the Stock Short Course A main race number 4. Mike St. Martin going to bring home the 3 spot. Dennis Polson. No, Lincoln Dake going to hang on to that, I believe, right? Lincoln, Dennis, and Joe. All right, I need all the drivers from the last race out to marshal. I would take a volunteer or 2. Anybody who's got 5 minutes for the cause. Thanks, June. There's no rules in the booth. All right, Marshall, spread out. All right, stock buggy, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Polson, you want to swap with Rick Nicholas and take the bucket there? Rick's going to take his spot before the waterfall. Just waiting on 2 more to check in here. Slow and straight. Straightaway's closed now. Those guys in front decided that. All right, let's set our stock buggy A main grid. Your top qualifier this evening was Reed Stout. Shane Coles on the 2. Matthew Pitstop Erdman on the 3. Mashinsky on the 4. Jason Lee on the 5. Jamie Tenney's on the 6. Dusty Flunker going to be on the number 7. All right, drivers, this is our stock buggy A main. We're going to take it easy. We're going to take it smooth. We're going to have some fun. And we're going to do that on the sound of the tone. Easy, easy through lap 1. Mashinsky getting a little slide there. Lee going to marshal him. Cole's going to tap out waterfall landing. Keep it clean through the double single. Go, go, go. Oh, man, a little misinput there from Flunker. Stout going to lead us out, working a corner gap. Cole's in that 2 spot, followed closely by Erdman, Lee, Tenney's, Mashinsky. Minuscule break to Flunker. Stout 15-7 across the line. Cole's maintained that 2. Erdman, Lee, Tenney's. That's the battle for the number 3 spot. Erdman a little hit off the pipe there. Lee going to close the gap. Erdman sailing in a double single. Smooth line there from the black with the pink trim. Lee taps out on a straightaway. Gonna lose 2 spots there. 1 minute in, 4 long minutes to go. Leader in the off camber. Second spot working a double single. Didn't see what happened there. I heard it all from the crowd. Tenney's trying to give it back up. Erdman going over the top. $1:15 in, 3:45 to go. Reed Stout leading the way. Big separation to it. Looks like Lee up to the 3 spot now. Mashinsky, Tenney's. Tenney's gets it wrong in the hairpin. Erdman, Flunker. 3:25 to go. Stout stretching it out. 3.7 the gap up front. Leader with that white and the blue. Working through the double single. Oh, man, commentators curse. Stout gets it wrong in a double single. Cole's going to go by. Here comes Lee and Erdman. You're good, you're good, you're good. Go, go, go. So Cole's showing the way. Stout in the 2 spot. Lee, Mashinsky, and Tenney's battling it out for the number 3. Cole's on his lid. Stout closing the gap. Cole's out front through the sweeper, up on 2 wheels. Stout in that 2 spot. We're going to sweeper now. Here comes Lee and Mashinsky. We lost Erdman and Tenney's. 2:25 to go. Leader working on the straightaway. Yellow, blue, and white. Up the platform. Coles gets it wrong. Turns in early. Watching the straightaway go away from the stand. Away from the stand. Still there. Away from the stand. Clear now. 3 down, 2 to go. Coles gets it way wrong. Looks like Mashinsky moving up to the 2 spot now. Coles down to the 3. 1:50 to go. Erdman up to the 4. Tenney's, Lee, and Flunker. Oh, man, Cole's diving to the inside of Mashinsky there. They get all crossed up. Mashinsky gets it wrong into the double single. Go, go, go. Mashinsky trying to gather his thoughts. Erdman going to go by. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Stout leading the way through the sweeper. Coles finds his way back to the 2. Erdman of the 3. Mashinsky, Tenney's, Lee. These guys starting to group back up here. 1:15 to go. Coles working the waterfall. There comes Erdman, Mashinsky, Tenney's Lee. Mashinsky tapping out. Tenney's and Lee gonna go by. 4 down, 1 to go. Leader Reed Stout working across the stripe. 16-1 that time by. Here comes Coles in a 2 spot. Coles with a 15-7. Stout with a 4.6 gap up front. Watching the straightaway. Go away from the stand. Away from the stand. Lee gonna tap out on the straightaway. 35 seconds to go. Tenney's gonna get it wrong. Waterfall exit. Mashinsky gonna go by. Closest battle now shaping up for the 2 spot. 25 seconds to go. Cole's going way wide. Erdman. Cole's just giving the spot to Erdman there. 15 seconds to go. This will be the final lap. Erdman and Coles working for the 2 spot down the platform. Oh man, Erdman loses a pinion gear. Watch it in the waterfall. Wide, wide, wide in the waterfall. Erdman is done. Erdman is done. 4 minutes and 59 seconds, Erdman. Cross the line and you will be done. And that's it. Shut him down. Reed Stout gonna take the win. Shane Coles, a 2 spot. Mashinsky up to the 3 at the end there. Funker in the 4. Lee gonna finish ahead of Tenney's. And a travesty for Matthew Erdman. What? You broke your axle?
You gotta see this. It's right here.
Oh my goodness.
Where's the camera? Here. There's the proof. That's what hey,
I would take another volunteer marshal or 2. Anybody who's got a little extra time. We got a full field coming up here. If you want to get some RC karma, you want to help me marshal, I would really appreciate that. Thank you, June. Good job, Reed. All right, drivers from the last race spread out to Marshall. Any volunteers would be greatly appreciated. We could use one over here in front of Matt Erdman. We'll take one over there. Erdman, why don't you slide up into that busier spot, and Shane Coles is going to take this spot down the waterfall here. It's some depleted footprints that are right in about the triangular point of the pipe right there. So walk a little more forward and turn around. And you kind of watch that double single. That's like your main focus, unfortunately, is the double single. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. 21.5 spec A main. Full field in this one. And we got a good luck Everett's coming in the chat. Little DSM online, David St. Martin. Watching the sweeper. Straightaway is now closed. Straightaway is closed. All right, let's set our 21.5 spec buggy A main grid here on that number 1 position. Dave Reinders, Fran Bonji on the number 2. Andy Everett's on the 3. Keegan Booma on the 4. Paul Reineck on the 5. Reina Chidara on the 6. Johnny Everett's on the 7. Markham on the 8. Steve Haler on the 9. And Ella Everett's going to be on the 10. Andy Everett's, you want to regrid that one up over there? Reed gonna jump in with the assist. Thanks, Reed. Yeah. We're all right. All right, this is our 21.5 spec A main. Full 10-car field in this one. We're going to take it easy. We're going to take it so smooth on lap number 1. No need to make any passes on lap number 1. Nice and easy on the sound of the tone. Just putting around, just getting around lap number 1 here. Nothing crazy. Little checkup here and there. Check it up, work it out. Good checkup, Reina. Thank you. Little turn in early action there. We're bunching up here. Single, single. I like it. Everett's playing it smooth. Reineck tapping out. It's a long race. 4:35 to go. Good start working for the 21.5 spec buggy. Reinders leads us out. One more. Reinders showing the way down the waterfall. Bonji in that 2 spot. Bonji working on a double single. Keegan Booma in the 3. Go wide in a double single. Clear now. You were there. 55 seconds in, 4:05 to go. Reinders, Bonji, Booma. Andy Everett's up to the 4. Johnny Everett's in the 5. Reina, Steve, Paul, Tim, and Ella. Oh, man, Johnny E. getting into the back of his father. It's going to be a long ride home after that one. $120 in, 3:40 to go. Reinders leading the way. Reinders working his way up on some traffic now, coming up on Markham. Reinders in that blue, yellow, and orange. Be patient here, working in the center section. Him and Markham get together. Marshall split. 3:20 to go. Car coming up to speed in a double single. Booma going to get the short end of the stick. 3:15 to go. Reinders and Bonji. These guys working down the waterfall right now. Reinders working in a double single. Bonji in tow, watching in the off camber. Second place car coming up on Johnny Everett. Second place coming up on Johnny Everett's. 2 down, 3 to go. Booma maintaining that 3 spot. Booma, a little work to do. 3.8 off the number 2 car for Bonji. Reina Chadara finds her way up to the 4. Andy Everett's in the 5. Reineck, Johnny, Tim, Steve, and Ella. 3:45 to go. Watching a double single. Oh, Rain on the wrong side of the pipe. Let him grab you. 5th place car on Steve Haler. Thank you, Steve. Watching a straightaway go away from the stand. Watching in the middle. Car coming up to speed. Good peripheral vision there from Dave Reinders. Steve Haler, you have the leader in front of you and 2nd place behind you. So right here, Steve, give him some room. There you go. Go, go, go. Excellent driving there from Steve Haler. Our leaders get through it. 3rd place will be on Steve Haler next. 2:55 down, 2:05 to go. Reinders, Bonji, and Booma. Everett finds his way back up to the 4 spot. Reina in the 5. That's a battle working on the straightaway. Andy Everett's in that yellow with the gray. Reina in that blue and pink. 1:50 to go. Bonji does his best lap of the race. Puts him within 1.5 of Reinders now. Reinders working a double single. Gets caught up just a bit. Bonji and him trading mistakes. Watch a double single. Clear. 1:30 to go. Reinders down the platform. Here comes Bonji. Down the platform. Bonji a little wide on entrance. Booma starting to close in now. 3rd place going to be on Reina next. 3rd place on Reina next. Smart move there from Reina. 1:15 to go. Oh, one more, Reed. One more. Excellent. Reinders out front. Bonji, Booma. Bonji a little crossed up, working in the double single. Booma coming up a little short. Bonji navigates his way through the traffic well. 3rd place car will be coming up on Ella and Tim. Booma gets around him. Bonji a little up down there. Booma starting to close in. 45 seconds to go. Reinders, Bonji, Booma. Andy, Everett's, Reineck, Reina, Johnny, Tim, Steve, and Ella. 35 seconds to go. Here's the battle for the 2 spot. Down the waterfall, Bonji all up on that trackside curbing. Booma looking to the inside there. We're coming up on Johnny E. Two cars on Johnny E. Two cars on Johnny E. Oh, that's Reineck. No, it's Johnny E. That's the lead battle in front of you, Johnny. Watch it in the sweeper. Booma gonna wait. JT doing what he can. He kicks the second place car on exit. It's chaos in the end. Go, Bonji. Do something. Get out of there. Oh, man. Chaos at the end there. Cross the line and you will be done. Waiting on Johnny and Ella. Waiting on Johnny and Ella. Oh, Johnny done. Johnny done. He's done. I got you, Johnny. Just waiting on Ella, and that's a race. Oh, man, a kerfuffle at the end there. Reinder's going to take the win. Booma bringing home the 2 spot. Andy Everett's up to the 3. Bonji taking the 4. Reineck 5. Raina, Tim, Johnny, Steve, and Ella. Oh, man. Emotions flowing like wine on the driver's stand. Final race of the evening coming up here. Stock Short Course A Main. Hold the cars, hold the cars, hold the cars. Let me get my marshals spread out here first before we get all crazy. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Stock Short Course A Main. No, Bill Collins. We're doing regular start. If you were here, man, then maybe I'd consider it. I only accept those type of requests in person. All right, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Let's set our grid for the Stock Short Course A Main. Adam Chadar going to be on the number 1 spot. Leonard Dake on the 2. Shane Coles on the 3. Marzinski on the 4. Jason Klein on the 5. Keegan Booma 6. Hayden Klein 7. Matt Beer on the 8. Rick Nicholas and Stephen Key, your bump up drivers, 9 and 10. All right, our grid is set. Final race of the evening. Let's have a little fun with it. Let's take it easy. Let's take it smooth. Let's do all that stuff on the sound of the tone. Easy, easy. A little self-induced there. Patience through the double single. Good, good, good. Patience in the back there. Excellent. Thank you. That's a live start. We're rolling along. It's the twin cars up front. Dake and Chadara. Dake with the purple in front. Chadara with the purple in the rear. Chadara a little crossed up on that single exit. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to hairpin. Here comes 4 and 5. Little break to 6, 7, 8, 9. Booma going to do a little roll over there. Beer going to catch the short end of that deal. Booma feeling a little bit upset about that one. 50 seconds in, 4:10 to go. Leaders starting to separate just a bit. Dake and Shadar, 1 and 2. Down the waterfall they flow. Coles in that 3 spot, followed closely by Marzinski and Jason Klein. Klein rocking that new SC7, got that thing working. Debut run tonight. Coles rocking the SC7. I believe Dake and Chadara as well. 3:50 to go. Leaders working down the waterfall. Starting to separate now from the 2, 3, 4, 5 battle. Working down the waterfall now. Klein makes his way up to the 3 spot. Little kiss off the pipe. Little loose on the exit there for Marzinski. Cole's starting to close in. Marzinski up on the pipe. Cole's around the outside. Keep it clean, keep it clean. 3:25 to go. Chadar getting greedy, working the off camber. Dake looking for a little battle here. 3:15 to go. 1 and 2 down to hairpin. Klein gonna tap out in the 3 spot, get that spot to Coles. Klein down to the 4, followed by Marzinski and Matt Beer up to the 6 spot now. Beer looking at the inside, and Marzinski makes it stick. Marzinski catches a little too much curb in there. Beer wide on the off camber. Marzinski gonna marshal him. Good battle here, working through the sweeper. Marzinski motoring Matt Beer down the straightaway. Bump drafting off him into the sweeper. Looking at the inside there. Beer defending that line. Marzinski being patient. Inside there through the double single. Klein on the wrong side of the pipe. Both these guys going to go by. Back to the front. It's Dake and Chidara. These guys nose to tail working in the double single. Taking that purple with the gray. Chidara in the gray with the purple. Chidara getting it way wrong, working in the off camber. And here comes Shane Coles. 3-horse battle up front right now. But a straightaway separation of Marzinski in a 4 spot. Beer up to the 5, followed by Klein. Klein looks like Nicholas, Booma, and Key. 2:15 to go. Chidara looking there in the off camber. Can't make it stick. Through the sweeper we are. Chidara all up on that trackside curbing. Dake defending. Down the waterfall we flow. 1 and 2 working in a double single. Chidara setting up that wide line. Big whip there from Chidara. Shane Coles closing in. Not enough. 1:50 to go. Dake pulling away just a bit. Battle for the 2 spot now. Chidara and Coles. Chidara a little early on entry there. Coles being patient. These guys working a double single. Coles not one to take that one greedy. Just smooth and consistent through the double single for Coles. 3:30 down, 1:30 to go. Leonard, Dake out front. Chidara, Coles, Beer. Hayden Klein up to the 5 spot. Jason, Robert, Rick, Keegan, and Steven. Coles having a look coming onto the straightaway there. Thinks better of it, lives to race another lap. Second place battle will be coming up on Keegan Booma. 2 cars when they get there. 1:10 to go. Booma giving these guys plenty of room. Excellent driving there. We're coming up on Rick Nicholas next. And go, go, go. Keegan Booma, Rick Nicholas, that is a battle. Keegan Booma and Rick Nicholas, you guys are battling. Dake working his way over to single. Flossing his way through the traffic. The battle is for that 2 spot, and we're working on the straightaway with 47 seconds left to go. We're coming up on Jason Klein and then Robert Marzinski. Those two having their own battle for the number 6 spot. Klein gives room. These guys trying to plan it very strategically here. Klein giving room again, trying to set that pace off of Coles, make his way back up to Marzinski. Marzinski got 2 cars on him when they get there. 26 seconds to go. Chidar going to tap out, working in the waterfall. Cole's going to go by. Klein begrudgingly lets our 3rd place car go. 15 seconds to go here. Dake leading the way, coming up on Key. 2nd spot is Coles. Chidar in the 3 spot. Chidar going for a quick roll. Followed by Beer in the 4. Hayden Klein in the 5. Marzinski, Jason, Rick, Keegan, and Steven. Time has expired. Cross the line and you will be done. Rick Nicholas and Keegan Booma to the end here. Waiting on 2 more, waiting on Beer and Dake. And that is it, shut them down. Leonard, Dake, gonna take the win this evening. Stock short course. Shane Cole's gonna sneak home in that 2 spot. Adam Chidara 3. Matt Beer coming home with the 4. Hayden Klein 5. Robert Marzinski 6. Jason Klein in the 7, Rick Nicholas 8, Keegan Booma in the 9, and Stephen Key in the 10. Another great Tuesday of stock short course racing. If you have a stock short course and you are not here on Tuesday, you are missing out, my friend. Battles working across the track. All right, guys, that concludes our race program for this evening. If you didn't get enough racing tonight or you want a little more, maybe you didn't get a chance to make it out here, don't worry. We're going to do this again on Friday at 7 p.m. And if you can't make it then, don't worry. We're going to do it on Saturday at noon. And if you can't make it then and you have an oval car, don't worry. We're racing on Sunday as well. Don't forget to pay your tab, tip your waitress, and get home safe. And we'll see you again this Friday. Thanks, everybody.